I think I'm recording. Hey, everybody, are you ready for the thought for today? And no, I'm not in Hawaii. I wish I was. It's a little dark outside. I just finished a session for trigonometry, although nobody showed up. But either way, I'm in my basement with a green screen, but I wish I was in Hawaii. So there's a tremendous singer and guitarist named Sammy Hagar, and he's part of a group called The Circle, and they've been just, or is it just Circle? I'd have to look at it. No, it's The Circle. They've been releasing some great music the entire time they're together, and they've been doing what they call Circle at Home, and they're up to session number 10, and they do this song called Sympathy for the Human. And what's interesting about it, of course, is that you think of Sympathy for the Devil by the Rolling Stones, and this is a really quirky song. I believe Sammy Hagar is a Christian, so I'm not going to read too much into the weird stuff in this. But what's interesting is after some contradictory verses, like the first part of the verse contradicts the last part of the verse, it gets up to this. It says, "So get me off my hands and knees, 'cause the church keeps spitting me out. Now we all know where they're coming from. We just don't know where they're going. I am a Christian, I am Buddha. Hare Krishna, I am Jew. I am a Jew. I am Satan, have Zen within me. I am Jesus, I am human. We got the same guy every time in a brand new clever disguise. So before you go out and make up your mind, if Christ came knocking on your door dressed up like the devil, would you let him in?" And then it says some more stuff, goes through that's kind of the chorus, that part about I am a Christian, I am Buddha. After that chorus, the next time, he says, "I hope this ain't the wrong direction, 'cause it all feels exactly the same. And it's going to get you where you're going, so enjoy the ride and don't get hooked. They're all the same temptations." So I want to kind of make 2 points out of this. The first one is, again, I think Sammy Hagar is a Christian, and so I'm not going to read this into this, but if you take out of that song that basically all the different religions are different roads to the same place, that's bunk. Yeah, I hope you don't take that badly, but it's bunk, because you've seen the physical world. In the physical world, if A contradicts B, they can't both be true. A can be true and B is wrong, or B can be true and A is wrong, or, by the way, both A and B both can be wrong, but they can't both be right if they contradict each other. And so in the spiritual world, you cannot believe what Buddha taught and believe what Christians teach. And I'm not talking about minor things, but they're fundamentally different. And the same thing with Islam and Christianity, or Judaism and Zoroastrianism. Oh, well, I just messed up that. Sorry if you believe in that. They just can't be the same. So don't buy that. But there are parts of it. The fact is we are all kind of trapped in the same thing. We do know where we came from. We were born. We don't know. I'm a Christian minister, and I can't say with 100% confidence that I know where I'm going, because I think I'd be foolish to do so. We don't know where we're going, and we're all trying to take this evidence in, and I believe the Holy Spirit's working on people's hearts to understand the truth and make the right decision. And I do hope you make the right decision, and obviously I think it's belief in Jesus. But let's empathize with each other, because knowing what the hereafter holds and knowing the right path to it, it's easy for people to be convinced that the right path is X or Y. But really, the other person's fighting with the same things, and they've been brought up differently and stuff like that. So let's be kind. This is not necessarily easy for people to understand. And again, I don't know exactly what he's saying, but if Christ came knocking on your door, to me, when Christ knocks on the door, that's a beautiful thing. And he says, if you open the door and let him in, he'll come eat with you. But to somebody else, Christ knocking on the door is like the devil knocking on the door. And so maybe take that into account too. The thought for today, when it comes to eternity, there is only one truth. But sometimes it's hard to know. That's the thought for today. I love you. I'll see you again tomorrow. And now let's see if I can turn this off correctly.